Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Ramble video. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things I have in mind for my Runescape account, as usual. But I realize it's been a while. I apologize. I kind of been pretty busy in real life, so. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a video. I know some people have been asking me too, so my comment section. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing some smithing while I'm doing this. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, speaking of smithing, I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of that while doing woodcutting. Currently, as you guys probably know, forestry is coming out, and that's going to be a bit of an issue when it comes to woodcutting. We don't really know exactly what's coming out, but it's going to be coming out in the next few months, so or a couple months at this point, probably. So I am gonna keep woodcutting a little bit, but I just can't be going super hard on it because you never know. It's seeming it seems like it's probably gonna be the case that we're gonna have to use like a lot of alt related things in order to actually train the skill. So that's not gonna be too fun, probably. Something to do with the fact that there is a bonus to woodcutting when you have a group of people doing it, essentially. So yeah, that essentially just means that you're gonna have to use a lot of alts because not everyone's gonna be organized and all go skill together, unfortunately. But so yeah, I've just been doing a little bit of smithing and also a bit of combat as usual. But yeah, this is typically how I've been smithing lately. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. I mean, obviously you can use can do like, you know, addy plates and alts and such, but I've just been doing 2H's because I can alch. I guess I could also alch addy plates. I think they're either profitable or nearly profitable, but yeah, rune 2H's are pretty good for GP. I feel like this can go down more. Yeah, it can. Okay. I think I accidentally dragged into that one square. I was curious why I couldn't click on the banker. But anyway. Yeah, so as for what I'm doing on RuneScape right now, I mean, obviously I just told you that, but I mean, for the future is what I meant to say. Probably going to be doing a bit of this and woodcutting, going back and forth, and using... I've been thinking about playing it all while doing this. I'm currently almost done with school. Only a couple weeks left. I guess technically like 3 because there's still like another week after school or classes end that I need to complete some assignments. So, but after that, I'm gonna be done with my master's degree. So that's pretty awesome. And I guess I also over the summer I'm gonna be writing my thesis book, so that's technically still in school, I guess, but not really. I'm not actually enrolled, I guess. So, but I still have to write the thesis book. It's kind of like an extension of the thesis project that I was doing. So that'll be taking up some of my time over the summer. But I'm also probably going to be working over the summer, hopefully, and making some money and also playing RuneScape ideally. So yeah, back to what I was saying. I've been thinking of getting my alts up to some certain standards. I've been playing it a little bit in the past. I bonded it up a couple times, got a bunch of quests done, and what I have in mind is going back to my roots and doing some runecraft alting. I think it's still pretty decent to do, like, I don't know, wrath runes or blood runes with the runecrafter robes that came out, like, was it like a year ago at this point? Probably more than that, I don't know. But I did do a bit of that mini game. I'm not really that close to getting it, but I did get all the other requirements for like blood runes, I think is what I was working on. Yeah, but all those quests also give me access to the what are they called, the Fire Watches. So that could be like an AFK option if I need to do that. I don't think I can do, I don't know, I tried alting, I tried doing amethyst mining while doing 2-tick woodcutting, and it just kind of didn't work for me. So I'm sure it's possible. It's just, I don't know, it feels awkward like alting while doing 2-tick woodcutting. It's just kind of too much clicking for my liking. So I think I'll probably be doing alting while doing this. That's kind of the plan right now. Yeah, I just need to start making GP, obviously. So this is not obviously the most ideal method that I'm talking about here, but I think it's something I would probably enjoy more. And I'm well aware I can make a bunch of RuneScape 3 accounts and make, you know, stupid amounts of GP per hour and not have to think about anything. But yeah, I don't really feel like playing RuneScape 3, to be honest. So as far as the new skill coming out, I'm really happy that it's going to be sailing and not the other two options. I thought those were really poorly thought through options, but I did hear that there were a lot of support. There was a lot of support for, what was it? It's not called necromancy. What was it called? I don't even remember. The weird one that wasn't actually a word. And I don't know. I'm kind of glad that that didn't go through. I think it was pretty close to passing. Somebody told me that it was like popular on Reddit or something. So I was listening to one of Seibei's videos. I think he was talking about sailing. He said something along the lines of a lot of the high level community was more in favor of that one, and I haven't seen anybody talk about that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just in such a tight circle of people that I don't see the opinions of people outside of it, but I didn't hear anybody being in favor of that. Shamanism, that's what it was called, sorry. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of an odd concept for a skill, and it just kind of seemed all over the place. I think it's kind of everyone else's consensus as well, but I think sailing has been like I don't know, something that people have been talking about for a very long time, and I'm glad that's going through. I really hope it becomes free to play. I think it'd be pretty awesome to see another skill to train. I'm sure some free to play players will be going hard on that. It will be fun to see. I feel like it's nice to have some skilling updates like every so often. It kind of reinvigorates everyone's you know, motivation to be playing and skilling. I think skilling right now is kind of dying in terms of like post 99 XP gains. If you go to Temple, I almost said CML. If you go to Temple, you can like see the top whatever people, and it's all just everyone's like under a 50-hour week. It's not very good. Anyone that's playing, I mean, I'm not one to talk, but I mean, just back in the day, it was, you know, everyone was on like a 70 week. So I don't know, it's kind of sad to see, but yeah, I think once sailing comes out, I think there'll be a lot of interest in the game once again. I really just hope they do a good job with it. I think it's certainly possible. They've done some good skilling updates in the past, like Sepulcher. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I unlock if I do that. If I finish that series of quests. I think it was on the last one. I can't remember what it was called, but anyway, speaking about my alt again. Yeah, I was initially thinking of doing like, I don't know, if it really came down to it, just doing like Sepulcher on my alt and just like AFKing combats or something if I really needed money that badly and I didn't have it by the time I needed it. I don't think it's as profitable as it once was, but I think it was like 40 mil an hour, or not 40 mil, sorry, like 8 mil an hour or something crazy at one point, but yeah, I don't think it's as good anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, what was I talking about? Sailing? Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place here, but and then like the past few days I've been kind of itching to get back on and start skilling again, so it's kind of been something fun to do. I mean, I haven't stopped playing. I've always just been like at flush crawlers, and you know, I still talk to people in game and on Discord, of course, but yeah, I think my motivation's picking back up again. It's not quite as what it used to be, or will it ever be, but I think I am enjoying playing RuneScape again, which is good. Sorry, it keeps getting darker in here. I guess the clouds are going in front of the sun or something right now. But I just wanted to read a few comments from the last video. We have, let's see, the first one, Aaron Kruger asks, do you think you'll be the first to reach 200 mil in free-to-play? I would say probably not, unless no one else decides to go for it. I think if anyone puts like any motivation and hours into this game, more than a slight amount, then they probably will be the first. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Backflip in Brandon says, can you post a bank vid? I can show my bank. I don't want to make a video for my bank by itself. It's not anything interesting. I've never really had that much GP. I would say probably now, and like, it's probably the highest amount of GP I've ever had. It says 193 mil here, but yeah, this is what I got. The layout, I'll just briefly skim through it. Got my supplies tab, kind of random stuff, and then like other outfits, and then clue stuff and other drops, and then that's it. And then bank fillers. I've also got my what are these called? They're not tabs, they're called tags. Yeah, this is my combat tag, woodcutting. This is also woodcutting if I'm AFKing, and this is just, oh, this is scatter fire making, whatever you want to call it. And then smithing, as you've seen. So Admiral Dude asks, would I want the rest feature that was in RS2/RS3 on old school? And I would say probably not. It's because it would kind of change free to play. I mean, I guess we do have energy potions, but I don't know. I think it's good the way it is. Maybe it wouldn't change anything at this point since we have energy potions. So I guess it's not a huge deal, as long as it's not like super overpowered, like instantly full run energy again. I suppose it would probably help benefit the newer players that always complain about walking around too much. I think there was like some statistic that was shared a while ago about how like people like immediately stop playing the game because they're so tired of walking, which makes sense. I think what they really should do is just introduce like new players to energy potions and give them a few like at the start of the game. I think that would be ideal for them. I know other people have talked about like lodestones and whatnot being like introduced, and I don't think that's a good idea either. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on these things. It's not a huge fan of just reintroducing things that RuneScape 3 had as their updates. I'd rather there just be new content, or just not update things too drastically. But yeah, I think quality of life or just improvements for new players coming to the game is always a good thing to some extent, as long as it doesn't affect the whole game. The last comment asks how I got the rats to be lured all the way to the oak trees. I can post a video in the description. I did not come up with that method. A guy named Yelsos did. Yeah, he has a video of it too and how to do it, so I'll post that in the description if you're curious. So yeah, I guess that'll probably be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully it won't be as long this time. Take care.